Okay, good morning. Come on. Let's clap, guys. Okay, welcome to a Feel Good Friday, March the 8th, 2024, 2 minutes after the hour. Welcome, guys, to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team with the Queen, SennyJ, and the Queen, Miss Miko. Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? The chat room's open, or you can call in 570-982-6950. Please like, share, subscribe, follow the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team, one of the hottest podcasts out here on in morning podcasting out here in the country. So we truly appreciate you. This is where you get your morning love. But most importantly, it's the only place on earth where you get your morning start right. Okay, let's get that out the way. SennyJ, good morning. God bless you. Looking well this morning. And how are you, young lady?
Good morning. I'm doing great. Good morning to everybody listening. We have a great show for you today on this Friday. I don't even know what today is. We're going to get started with Senny Says, where I let you know what's going on in Hollywood entertainment news. We're also going to have front page news with SennyJ, where I will let you know what is going on locally, nationally, and globally. So you want to make sure you stick around for that. Morning, Miss Miko. What's going on?
Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Shawn over there. How
Hey,
y'all
Miko.
doing?
How you doing?
Good morning. It's your girl, Miss Miko. I feel so good to be here with you guys. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. So look, I'm batting 2 for 2 this week. So you guys, I miss you. It's good to be back. We are feeling good on this Friday. TGIF, y'all, right? That's what you say, TGIF. The sun is out. The weather is great. It's kind of cold right now in Bethlehem. It's 53 degrees, but it's going to a high of 57. 57 is right close to 60. So, I mean, that's it for me. Take off the coat, y'all. It's going to be 60 degrees. But in New York City, right now, it is 38 going to a high of 52. You're not going to be as hot as we're going to be, but it's nice enough. So enjoy the walk, enjoy the weather, enjoy the train ride. Be careful. But most importantly, stick with us. The only place on earth where you get your morning started, right?
Thank you so much, Miko, Miss Miko. And yes, and it's good to see you as well. And it's good to see everyone in the chat room. And we are here to bring that noise. Now, in bringing that noise, we're going to jump right into this. Special shout out to Princess Cox No Pause Blackheart, who gave us the term whatever Wednesdays. And shout out to Wendy Gonzalez, who gave us Wake the F Up Monday, and shout out to Kareem Williams for giving us Toxic Talk Thursday. Now, chat room, we got Feel Good Fridays, and I'm done with that. It sounds so corny to me right now.
Oh.
Chat room and Miss Miko and all the others, you guys are in charge of getting a new name, a new title for Fridays. I am tired, sick and tired of Feel Good Fridays. We've been Feel Good Fridays for years. Miss Miko says she feel good today. I don't feel good about Feel Good Friday. So everybody in the chat room, everybody in the chat room, including Miss Miko and SennyJ and all the others. Wow. I need you all to get to work now. Get to work, because we are getting rid of Feel Good Friday. It's not a Feel Good Friday. It sounds real corny to me right now. I do feel good, Miss Miko. I feel good, but I don't feel good about Feel Good Fridays. So let's get to work on that. Now, before we move on, I want to say, everybody, please applaud these two young ladies that are on this panel right now. You guys are looking real good this morning. The sun, you guys got that extra glow, and God bless SennyJ and Miss Miko for glowing this morning. And it has nothing to do with the lighting. These young ladies are glowing, and I want to applaud them. So give me a moment to give Miss Miko and SennyJ a round of applause.
Yes, shout out to the glow. One time for the glow, SennyJ. Yes, we glow.
Now I know.
I don't know. I don't trust Shawn. What else are you about to say? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there's something else going on with that little.
And this is the problem. As a grown ass man, I just complimented Ray Hollins, Rel Hollins in the building.
Hey,
Rel, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear y'all.
Rel, before I continue on, I'm gonna say two things and then I'm gonna yield my time back. Rel, as a grown ass man, I just complimented two young ladies on this panel unconditionally. This was coming from my heart. And one of these young ladies questioned my compliment. When I was given this compliment with grace, and I was very humbled when I gave SennyJ and Miss Miko a compliment on this panel, Rel Holla. And SennyJ has the nerve enough to question me and says there's something else coming behind that compliment when that's not what it was.
I
Rel,
took it. No.
Rel, what happened? And everybody, Rel Holla's in the building. God bless you. And we're gonna get
Hey,
into the
Rel.
adventures. We're gonna get
Good morning,
into the
everybody.
adventures of the. We're gonna get into the adventures of the vagina in a minute.
Mm-mm.
Rel, what happened to the simple compliment, my brother? What happened
Mm-mm.
to it, man? Why?
I don't know.
Why does the
I think it's crazy because it's like now because of all this cancel culture and then this, so-called masculine energy thing that that is supposed to be so toxic and this, that. You can't really compliment nobody no more.
Oh, please.
Nah, you can't. You better off not saying nothing. Like New York City is infamous for that. Like you know, guys will be outside. You see women walking outside. Dudes, hey, sweetheart, let me holler at you there. Them days is over. You got to cut it out.
Well, I still take the compliments, Rel. I want to get complimented all day.
Yeah, but Miss
Are
Miko,
you in a relationship?
Yes.
See, no, fellas, don't say nothing to her. Ridiculous. Let her man do that.
Miko be collecting them compliments up like Pokemon cards.
Give all the compliments. Give all the compliments and the cat calling the city. She needs it. She's single out here.
oh my God!
I mean, I can second that.
No, I totally
Miko's getting enough love for everybody on this stage.
uh, that's coming from a place of hate, Miss Miko. I say accept all the compliments you can. But when Rel said no one compliments anyone no more, it seemed like it was coming from a hurtful place when he said that. Like that came deep from his soul. That no one compliments each other anymore. Rel, is this coming from deep? Is this coming from a hurtful place? Like it is really sad that we can't compliment people no more. Or if we do, the person, just like Cindy said to me a moment ago, it might have been an underlying moment or motive. Well, if there's underlying motives with compliments now,
Now you gotta. First of all, it's not even about it's coming from a hurt. It's coming from a I don't want to go to jail place. That's where it's coming from for me because you say the wrong thing. You know what's crazy though? Here's the funny part. If a woman finds you attractive, she will accept the compliments. If she don't find you attractive, then you're just getting on her nerves.
Well, it
That's
depends
true.
on. I mean, that could be true, but it depends on what you're saying. I don't understand how you can have a simple compliment and it turns into, a lawsuit. I don't know what you people out here
It's
saying.
scary out here, Cindy. It's scary. It's scary for the man out here. It's
I
scary
don't know.
It's scary for the masculine man out here.
Whatever. There are some men out here who are just a little. They're socially awkward. They don't know how to compliment somebody right.
okay, Cindy J, I'm talking about. I know we could go down that road as well, but I'm talking about the regular man that can give a proper compliment, articulate himself well, and it's not coming from a weird place. I'm talking about an all-American 2004 compliment. I'm talking about good morning, how are you? Good to see you. You look great this morning. Like something like that, Cindy J.
You can say
Why is
that.
that in jeopardy?
I'm just saying that to you because you're always a little too extra. So I'm just making sure everything's going good over there. You like to smooth it out before you drop a hammer sometimes. So I don't know. I just need to double check we're on the same page. But you can give me a compliment. Go ahead, give me a compliment. Tell me I'm beautiful again. Go ahead.
I refuse to do that now. I refuse to do that now.
No, just
Well,
do it. Go ahead, do it.
But
tell
see,
me
no,
I'm
no,
beautiful. Tell me I'm
no.
beautiful.
You know what? First of all, and let me not forget, because again, happy birthday, my brother. Happy birthday, my
Thank you,
brother. I
brother.
didn't get to say it to you live, you know what I mean?
That was on Tuesday, bro. Come on.
It don't matter. He's still going. It's still Pisces season. Relax, Cindy.
See?
Cause you be
I don't
acting
want
like you
nobody
don't
else
say,
getting
cause you be
compliments
acting like
either.
you don't celebrate your birthday for a month.
Yes. When October 1st comes, turn up all the way to the 27th. But Shawn's birthday has passed already, so it's...
You got a pre-roll for every day of the month for your birthday.
That's right.
Rel,
And she's
Rel,
serious.
Rel, as grown ass men, and then we're gonna move on. I just want to hear your last statement with this. As grown ass men that can articulate themselves well, and do you think the days of the regular compliment is done, my brother?
Yeah, it's over. You know, you know the other thing too, because like you don't even get no action from talking to women in the street no more. Like back in the day, it used to work, but nowadays, you know, you gotta say something real. You gotta say something real slick. You know what I mean? Like you gotta really like
No, you got to
like
say something creative.
yeah, it gotta be creative. It gotta be you gotta think outside the box. You trying to it's different now. It's
So
a different day and age.
I hear you, but Rel and Miss Miko, if someone came over just in passing and said, "How you doing? Good morning. Have a good day. You look nice today." Is that disrespectful? Is that okay?
I think that's fine. That is an okay compliment. Hey, Miss Lady, how you doing? Enjoy your day. That's a fine compliment. That's not disrespectful. He ain't going too far. He ain't saying too much. He's just saying have a beautiful day.
Yeah, but then why is Rel? Are you traumatized by the compliments?
I
Because
don't say
Rel is
nothing to
like none of this is Miss Miko. Rel is like none of this is working.
Russell ain't compliment nobody.
Rel, are you traumatized?
Miss Miko, where do you live?
In Pennsylvania.
Right. See, this is what happens when you live in the suburbs and then you come to city areas and then guys start talking to you. It's like, oh my gosh, where am I? Right? See, that's the problem. No, stay your little married behind in Pennsylvania and cut it out.
So so
What?
so so wait a minute. So CJ, is this a geographical issue? Because he's saying in New York, there's no love in New York, and
No, it is.
Pennsylvania, it's
No, Sean, it is love in New York, but see, the problem is, see, when you live in like a young lady I was talking to, she never been to New York before, right? She said, I came to New York, I felt so beautiful. I felt so like all the guys, like I'm walking in the street and guys trying to talk to me left and right. I just felt so beautiful. I was like, yeah, see, you've been because where you live, they don't do that, right? Like they're these things don't happen in suburban areas. Honestly, they don't really happen in some other cities. New York is like the mecca of like catcalling in the street.
right. But Miss Miko and SennyJ, I'm concerned because Rel said a woman will accept a compliment if they're attracted to the man, but will discard the compliment if they're not. Is Rel accurate with that, Senny?
That's a fact.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that can happen. I mean, I think for something like that, like I think that's more like when you're in close proximity to the person than rather than if you're on the street. Like, if you're on the street and like anybody says it, I mean, whether I think you're attractive or not, it's like in passing, it's brief. Like, it's like, okay, thank you. Like, I'm not thinking about that the rest of my day. But I feel like when you're working with somebody and or somebody that you see every day and they're constantly, saying stuff about your looks and you're like, I hope this person doesn't talk to me because, you don't think that they're attractive. So yeah, I think that there could be, room for that.
Miss Miko, what are your thoughts about that? What are you thinking? Like, do you have to be attracted to the person to accept the compliment or not?
I mean, I agree with Cindy. Like, if it's just a lighthearted compliment, that's fine. I don't care if you like to go and buy my shoe. That's fine. But if you keep going and going and going, then you're going to get mad because I don't want to talk back. Like, F you, bitch. That's too far. Like, brother, just leave me alone. I was in New York last Wednesday for a funeral. I swear to God, hand to God. I was in Harlem on 126, and I think at Adam Clayton Powell. A homeless man walked up to me, got on his knees, and tried to give me a ring and proposed to me. I was instantly annoyed. I swear to God.
Exactly.
I was annoyed. Like, how dare you?
Right? But see, if it was Michael B. Jordan, it'd be a different story. See what I'm saying?
Now, Rel, let's flip this real quick, and then I want to talk about Cindy. I want you to grab a story for me real quick. I don't mean to put you on the spot before we get back to Rel. The U.S. government is still now really pushing to ban TikTok from the United States. Rel, recently, your favorite uncle over here got a compliment from a young lady, Rel. Now, she said that I look good for my age. And Cindy, I received that compliment. I thought it was really nice, and I continued on with my day.
That's a backhanded compliment, but go ahead.
So two-part question. Rel, have you ever received a compliment from a young lady? That's the first part of the question. And the second part of the question, to the ladies, are you guys okay giving the compliment to the opposite sex? You first, Rel. Have you ever when the last time you got a compliment from a young lady?
I definitely, it was one time, I think I was in a store and like I said, it was young ladies and I was like, oh, excuse me, pardon me. And then the girl was like, that voice, you could get by me anytime. And she said something slick like that. But yeah, it's times like, I think sometimes too, it don't really be like, women won't really say nothing, but they might, unless you say something, but for the most part, they might just look at you and just be like, because I've had women, just look at me. And then, well, even driving too, I've had some women like, they got in the car and they like, oh, you handsome. Oh, you got a girlfriend? They'll, so I've received compliments like, in the street. But yeah, I don't think women do it too much. And I think attractive women don't say nothing to nobody. They just, they don't listen. They're like, I'm hot. Say something to me.
Rel, when you got that compliment, did you blush a little bit? Did you double back like, you ain't too bad yourself, sis? What happened when you got the compliment?
I just laughed. I was like,
so you blushed?
Yeah, a little. You know what I mean?
You felt good, right? You felt good getting the compliment.
Felt good. You know what I mean?
Yo, hey, SennyJ, your favorite comedian, Stephanie said he lying.
Stephanie, why I gotta be lying? Stephanie, don't come in here cracking on me like you did Shawn yesterday. Don't do it.
SennyJ. Well, Miss Miko, before your marriage days, or have you ever opened up that mouth of yours, pause, and complimented a young man?
Absolutely.
How did that work for you?
When you complimented a random, not nobody, a random.
Have you, right, good, there you go.
Yes, I have many moons ago complimented a random.
Not many moons ago.
She better say many moons ago. She married.
Many moons ago.
You can compliment somebody while you're in a relationship or married.
I don't know. I
walked into a bank and there was this cop sitting there. I guess he was doing his whatever, like moonlighting as a security guard. And he was sitting at his post. And I asked him a question. I don't know what I asked him, but he responded. He had the most prettiest freckles. I said, look at you with your pretty freckles. And he blushed. And he asked me on his age.
Not pretty freckles. And it turned
into so cute.
Yo, all right. Miss Miko.
Yeah, he was black. He was really, really light skinned.
All right,
Oh,
Miss
I was
Miko,
about to say,
don't
you must have
go.
been up in his face.
Miss Miko, don't go into too many details. Mike is standing next
This
to him.
was
He
like
will
20
choke.
years ago. This was a
I don't care.
long
Mike
time
can sit
ago.
there and
This was
choke your
last
ass.
week. This was last week. It's okay, girl. Don't be afraid.
Cindy,
Mike, get out of the chat room, Mike.
Cindy,
Damn.
don't you dare start.
This is a
yo,
safe ass
Cindy,
space, Mike.
yo, Cindy, Mike standing right next to Miko like this. We got one more. Cindy J, Cindy J, before we move on, Cindy, have you ever complimented, and tell the truth, okay? Have you ever complimented a young man? I see that.
I don't like to make a habit of it, but yes, I have. I've complimented men before. I think if there's like, a fine line, I don't really comment on how they look because sometimes I feel like that can give some thirsty energy. But like, if they smell good, if they have on a nice outfit, something like that. Okay, you're looking very nice.
I
Something real
really got
quick.
a visual of Cindy. I can see. I know how Cindy do, and Cindy she probably do something. She be like, That's that. I can see Cindy doing that. How many people put a 1 in the
Cindy,
chat
has he
room
met you?
if you can see Cindy doing this? Put a 1 in the chat room if you see Cindy. I see Cindy doing that.
No, I've never done that. That's very forward. I wouldn't do that, but I would say that to my friends, but like not to the gentleman.
Now,
Shut
now,
up, Ralph.
Rel, you hilarious. But Rel brings up a good point before we move on. Welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Wake Up Team, Queen SennyJ, Queen Miss Miko, and our special guest is our family member, the one and only Rel Holler. Miss Miko, Rel brings up another point, then we're gonna move on. We're done with this. But he just said something that sparked my curiosity. And I totally agree with him. He said the prettier the woman, they're not complimenting anyone. Miss Miko, why the prettiest women don't compliment? What's going on with that? I totally agree with him 100% with that.
That is not true. Pretty women they compliment other women.
Yes.
Talking
A
about
real
men.
woman that's secure in what she got going on, she ain't worried about nobody else. She will compliment another woman. Hey sis, looking good today. I like that skirt. How you doing, leg? Talking to the fellas walking with the shorts on, because they wear hoochie daddy shorts these days. So pretty women, they compliment other people all the time. Now, if she's insecure and she's nasty, I can see her standing in the corner with her face turned, waiting for the compliments. But I mean, if she's good, lighthearted, and she's staying her own and she's staying 10 toes down, why not?
Maybe there was nothing for her to compliment. Okay.
That too. That could be it too.
All right, well, welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right before we get into the adventures of the vagina with Rel Holler. He's a single man. He has no children at all. That wallet is heavy. The money's right.
Oh my God.
He's an internet sensation, a social media sensation. He has the choices of any vagina that he wants at any given time. And Rel, I'm going to give you a round of applause for that.
You're a unicorn, Rel. You're a unicorn.
Look,
Please.
Rel, you are if there was a single man's a draft or like an NBA draft, you would go number one, brother.
Yo, the stuff that Shawn be coming up with, I just
that one right there.
Miss Miko, Rel, and let's be honest, okay? And welcome to the show. And guys, check us out. We want to change the name of Feel Good Friday. That sounds real corny to me right now. And most of you chat room members have gave us new titles for each day. And I need y'all to get back to work again because Feel Good Fridays is corny to me. Miss Miko, could we have another honest moment?
I'm listening.
And Cindy, could we have an honest moment?
Yeah.
And I'll ask you first, Cindy. Would you recommend your single girlfriends to date a Rel Holler type of a dude? Cindy, we know your answer.
No. If it was Rel, yeah. But a Rel type of dude, no. If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Cindy, you saying no, Cindy?
You say no.
Not Rel is a great person. I know him as a person, but men like Rel are not so much dating material that I would have to be like, well, girl, you want to dip your toe in that pond. I'll be here with the lifeboat when you return. But I wouldn't advise that. I wouldn't advise that. No.
But Cindy, wait a minute, Cindy. So look at Cindy. Now her chin is sweating. Well, wait a minute, Cindy. And listen, I respect your honesty, no doubt about it. But this is a straight no for you. Said not Rel, yes, but Rel holla type.
Yeah.
Cindy, why is it a no for that you wouldn't introduce your girlfriend
because
to
there's too many women around. Too much flashy, too much. Yeah. And the fact that, I always say this, I don't care. I'll die on this hill. Guys like Rel, no kids, got money, got stuff going for themselves, good looking, that are single for a while, never can seem to settle down. It's a red flag for me.
All right. Now we're gonna ask Miss Miko, and then we're gonna obviously have Rel, speak for himself. But Cindy, Miss Miko? Before you answer the question, if you don't mind, if you introduce, and Miko got a lot of girlfriends, just like you, Cindy. Miss Miko, before I ask you, would you introduce one of your girlfriends to Rel? Cindy said Rel holla type. Miss Miko, what's a Rel holla type? Please let me know.
A Rel holla type is exactly what Cindy said. Good looking. They got the coins. Nice apartment, nice car, can have they pick of the litter. Well, pick of women 5 days a week, anytime, any shape, any color. They got it going on. And they know they got it going on. They ain't gonna want to settle down till they like 60, 65. Now they don't want to grow old by themselves. Now they looking for love. Now it's I choose you. It's always been you.
Now, it sounds like me.
Younger days, they slaying them.
All right, Miss Miko. Now, let me, and then again, welcome to the show, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started, right? Now, Miss Miko, I'll go back to the original question. Would you introduce, and Cindy, we know some of Miss Miko friends. These are, very, very attractive, productive members of society. These ladies got it going on, no question about it. Miss Miko, would you introduce one of your closest girls that you are really tight with that are single? Would you introduce them to a Rel holla?
I got one question before I answer that. Is Rel holla a part of the SEAL team? That's gonna make or break it.
They call me
part of the SEAL team.
Yeah,
he used to be. Yeah,
I'm like, what is the dudes that go in first? The guys that go in first?
Yes, Rel was named one of our last SEAL team members. I'll be honest with you. And guys, if you don't know what the SEAL team is, it's a collective of 4 of us that are nasty as hell. That's SennyJ, myself, Princess Cox No Pause, and Rel holla was the newest member because there was another member. What was her name, Cindy? I can't remember her name. And then she dropped out. but yes, he technically is a member of the SEAL team. But Mr. Miko puts the SEAL team to the side. Would you introduce or recommend one of your besties to the one and only Rel holla?
It's possible, yes. Yeah, he's trainable. Yes. Not trainable. Yes. It's possible, yes.
It's a lot of elbow grease going into this relationship on the women's end. The woman is doing majority of the heavy lifting in this scenario. So
Yeah, but wait a minute.
I don't know
But
if I want to put my
Cindy,
girlies through that.
but Cindy and Miss Miko, your son, and then we're gonna yield the time to Real Holler. But you both seem so hesitant on a man that's totally qualified. That's the thing that baffles me. He's
Rel
totally
gonna come with a
qualified.
whole lot of worries, a whole lot of headaches, a whole lot of women. Because one thing about women is women want men other women want. Period. So he gonna come with all that drama because he know he the man and he got this girl fighting on him, this girl arguing over him. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot.
Rel,
Yes.
listen, let me tell you something. Rel, I'll be honest with you. If I had a homegirl and I was tight with this homegirl and she was single and I knew you were single, I would immediately recommend her to date you unconditionally.
Thank you.
Well,
Yeah,
why do you get this kickback from women that are very hesitant to introduce their friends to you?
So, Shawn, you know what it is? You know what it is? It's a big misconception, right? Here's the difference between me and a lot of dudes. One of the differences is my honesty, right? Yeah, I got a lot of female friends. I got a lot of women around me, right? But they don't think about, like, all right, for example, I've known Cindy for how many years, right?
Right.
I've never done anything disrespectful to Cindy. I never, right? But right, Cindy loves me to death, like a brother, right? I
Right.
have a lot of female friends around me like this. So we never done nothing, right? And I got love for Cindy. Now, if I'm around Cindy and the ladies with me and I'm showing Cindy love, right? It could be misconstrued as, oh, you messed with her and nothing ever happened, right? So sometimes the misconception of me being around a lot of women is always that I've done something with these women. And a lot of them, I've never done nothing. We never went on a date. We never, nothing. I just know how to be cool with women. One of my boys said this.
But you just said a lot of them. So we have to worry about the ones that you have slept with and somebody that.
But you know the crazy part, Sin? If I did do something with them, you probably wouldn't even know, and they probably won't even be around.
I don't know.
But again, that's still a lot of mental gymnastics for somebody.
Nah, it's not because you know what the crazy part is? I've never had, never, even all the promotion, all the parties I've done, hosted, I've never had two women in a space arguing about me. Ever.
No. Cindy.
because they're all friends.
No.
Yeah, but
with benefits.
You're introducing everybody as a friend.
We're not, because I don't bring, my father tell you, even my father told my ex, he was like, you're the fourth woman I met in my whole life. I've dealt with a lot of women, but I don't bring everybody around. If I deal with you in a certain way, unless I'm dating you with intent, you won't meet nobody.
Wait, Lindsay Blair said the women that you deal with argue on the phone via text. That's why they're never in the same room together.
That never even happened.
Yeah.
The crazy part, that never, especially with social media, y'all would have seen that. Y'all would have seen that live. They would have been like, this on my page.
Real Holler, listen, it's a shame to me. I appreciate both of these young ladies' honesty and all the other ladies that are in the chat room that are commenting on this question. And it's a shame. I said that if I had a homegirl, I wouldn't hesitate to introduce her to Rel because of the type of person that he is, that we both know of him. It's up to that person now to venture off and know and find out who Rel really is about. But for the both of you to put up the caution sign, not to have your girlfriends be introduced to Rel Holler, to me is a shame. And shame on both of you who know Rel Holler, know how he gets down as a stand-up dude.
But
And it's a tragedy that some of you women, hold on, well, let me finish. It's a tragedy that some of you women block the blessings of your girlfriends by not introducing them to a potential man that they could have everlasting love with. Because you feel you have this premeditated situation about this dude. And I want to say to SennyJ and Miss Miko, shame on both of you for blocking blessings, because you never know if your girlfriends are introduced to Rel, they might fall in love with each other. You would never know this. But because you got that wall up because of what you've been through in the past, because that's what this is really all about, and also you've gone by Rel Hollis' track record, that you would block the blessings of one of your beloved friends for a dude that you know, regardless that if there's vaginas swimming all around him like sharks, that he's still a good dude. And that's what we're missing here. That's what we're missing here.
Here's some facts. I never cheated. I never cheated on any of my exes. Never cheated. Even while we broke up, it never had to do with any other women, other men, nothing. Never cheated. Another fact, I never deal with women that if I don't see them as a person I would be in a relationship with, I don't deal with them. And even though I could use them, I could be a dirtbag if I want to, and I don't. I actually just turned down 2 women because I'm like, yo, y'all good women, y'all looking for something more, and y'all can't give me what I want, so it don't make sense for us, you know. And I told them kindly, like, yo, it's not gonna make sense. It's gonna lead to a dead end. So
hey,
I'd only as much as I could, I don't leave women on. I never cheated, and I live by, if I'm going to be in a relationship, I'm committed to that relationship. I don't cheat because I don't believe in cheating. Cheating makes no sense to me, only because, especially nowadays, if you want to be out here and be with multiple women, I could actually go out here and find a woman that wants to be with, that's bisexual, that likes women as well. So I don't need to get in a relationship to cheat. I don't need to get in a relationship and try to make somebody into something they're not. And that's what I believe. So that's why, like, honestly, people have this misconception of me, like I'm out here, but I really have some morals and some values that nobody really knows unless you talk to me.
You got some morals and values?
Rel, sir, I appreciate you for explaining yourself. But at this point, you don't have to anymore, because look at the record books, and SennyJ has totally forgotten your movement. But guys, if you're a veteran of the show, you know Rel was in a relationship and shared his relationship in real time with our group. That relationship didn't work out, and he's right. SennyJ, you noticed he didn't cheat on this woman. It didn't work out, and he posts pictures of this woman. He took the woman to his father's house. He did a lot, and for both of you, once again, to deny my beloved nephew access to your friends' vaginas, shame on both of you. Shame on both of you. SennyJ, would you like to, should I ask you the question again to save your ass?
No, because you're saying that from a guy's perspective. The more the better. But women, we've seen the other side of that. We've met, no disrespect, we've met many a Rel. So
really, Cindy?
But no disrespect, because Rel is unique. He's his
You're
own
being disrespectful.
He's his own guy. He comes with his own, whole atmosphere and everything like that. Love him to death. But we've seen this movie before.
Oh.
Okay? We've seen the trailer. We've seen the coming attraction.
We did.
Okay?
SennyJ,
And
All
we
right.
know how this movie ends.
But
So
Miss Miko.
We're gonna go over here because we know it's called women's intuition, Shawn. Something that
Miss
men lack. You know what I'm
Miss
saying?
Miss Miko.
You gotta go with that, bro.
Miss Miko. Shame on SennyJ. We just went through this with Rel Holla. We know Rel as an individual. She's still stuck on Rel type kind of a guys, which I'm still trying to figure out what that is. Miss Miko, do Rel
You're cut
Holla
from
get
the same cloth. You're cut from the same cloth, Harv.
yo?
Okay?
Hey,
I know you got some self-awareness over there.
hey, man, I got a dirt bag meter, bro.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
we know.
know.
When did you get married again? How old were you?
I was in my 50s.
Exactly. My point
So
proven.
what?
Now it's time to settle down. I'm tired of playing around. I want to look for somebody to grow old with. You're my
Miss
person.
Miko, you
Get
want
out
to
of
know what's
here.
crazy though? You want to know what's crazy? And this is the part that people don't know. There's women that I attempted to be in a relationship with, and they curved me. And here's the crazy part about
They were
that.
protecting their heart.
No,
Sorry,
it
Ralph.
ain't even that they was protecting their heart. They chose wrong. Let me tell you, they chose wrong. And here's the crazy part about it. When they realized they chose wrong, they came back. They tried to spin the block, but now they spinning the block not by themselves. Now they spinning the block with kids. They didn't have the kids. When they have the kids, so now here's the crazy part about that. Now I'm wrong because I'm like, I'm good now because I don't want to take on something that actually could have been mine if you got with me instead of him. But you chose him, you curved me, you got kids, now I'm support now you made the bad decision and now you want to spin the block on me with the kids and the responsibility when those actually could have been my kids. Now we're not doing that.
Not you throwing the kids into it. You said
Now we're
those
not
could be
doing
my
that.
kids.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. That's
Well,
crazy. You like, am I wrong for that? Like, if we could have started our own family, our own thing together, and am I wrong for saying like, oh, then you chose this dude over me, you went and had kids with him, and then you want to come back to me? That's crazy.
But y'all do it all the time.
I don't do it because I ain't got no kids.
But men do it all the time.
See,
Men choose
they
the
do,
wrong
Ralph.
girl that they want to come back to good old reliable.
But here's the thing. That's other men, but you can't say that about me. I don't do that.
Okay.
Rel, you're Mr. I'm the unicorn. Oh, woe is me. I can't
Cindy,
find
it's
anyone.
not my fault. It's not my fault. I moved. Cindy, it's not my fault. I moved different.
Move back out the camera. But that's the problem. Do you think, because, people will say this to women, oh, your list is too long. You're looking for too much. What are you looking for, Rel? Because you come into contact with a lot of women on the friend tip, on the relationship tip. You out here on dating shows. What is the special
I'm hot
sauce?
I'm hot on Kendra, by the way. I just want you to know.
Yeah, you a highlight on Kendra D. Like, so I want to know, what's your secret sauce for the woman that you're looking for? Are you being too picky?
I'm
your
not.
list a little too long?
I'm actually very simple. I've actually also, in certain cases, I've actually accepted things that, like I said, I didn't want, and I accepted it. You know what I mean? Like there was women that from that show that came at me that had kids or maybe a little taller, whatever. I didn't shoot it down. You know what I mean?
Well, what is the thing about the kids? What is this? I'm
I'll tell
single
you.
mothers everywhere,
Sydney,
okay?
I tell you. Hold on, Rel. Hold on. Don't say nothing. I tell you what it is about these kids. Okay. When the relationship,
coming from you.
I've been around a lot of kids.
Yeah. How many kids you have, Shawn?
I got 5 kids. I got 5 kids, 3 baby mothers, but I've had about 250 kids in my life via vaginas.
What?
And I say this, I don't give a damn about these kids. Because when the relationship break up, the kids forget about the dude anyway. My whole thing is this. If this is Rel's preference and women are not having children, Cindy, you say it all the time. Women are not having children the way they used to do back in the day. And women are actually, as Cindy would say, are more educated. They make more money, and they are definitely predominant members of society, and kids are an option. So Rel has a whole playing field of women that don't have kids. I respect the fact that this is a man that don't want to date women with kids. And let's talk about the baggage that kids come with.
But what is the disqualifying factor about
I'll tell you right now, he don't want to deal with all the bullshit that come with all these kids.
I think that you are, what is it? Cutting yourself short.
Nah, but Cindy, you also got to understand
we don't want
too.
them kids, man.
You got to understand too. I've dealt with women with kids, so it's not like I didn't experience it. I dealt with women with kids. I've also been a stepchild myself. I've seen both sides. I've seen all different angles of it, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that.
SennyJ,
So that's just your preference. Short. Your preference is no children, no women with kids, and no tall women. That's your preference.
No.
We can't be mad at your preference.
Right. Yo, a woman will cut you off. A woman will cut you off because y'all women cut dudes off for the simple. Y'all list is stupid. Y'all list is stupid.
Word. If he breathes wrong, he gotta go.
I just seen what's that new show where the guy comes in and the girls pop the balloon, right? Like that YouTube thing. Yo, listen. The dude came in. The girls, if you hear why they pop their balloon, I was like, but they're saying at the same time, they was like, oh, one girl was like, oh, your beard's a little patchy, but you're attractive though. What? Oh, I don't like the jeans you got on, but you handsome though. His jeans? His jeans? Y'all be cutting dudes off for the tiniest little thing, the most surface level stuff, and we say something that's life major. Having kids, that's a life major thing. That's not like your kids you can't. I could change my genes. You can't change the fact that you have a kid.
Okay, it's your preference. I gotta respect it.
I could get some hair growth from my beard. Your kids is not going nowhere.
I get it. I totally understand it. My girlfriend doesn't date men with kids under 18.
I've been with a
7-year-old. Forget about it. She ain't.
I can see that. I can see that.
I've been with kids all my life, and SennyJ and Miko is absolutely right. I'm 14,000 years old. My wife has a son. I love that little boy because Cindy and Miko's right. I'm at an elderly age. All my kids, I got old ass kids. My oldest son is 40. He's done. And I love the fact that, I have this boy around me and it's a good look. And like what Miko just said, that's my preference. It's all good. But this is another reason why I am disappointed at everyone about Rel Holler's life. This is a man who prefer not to have kids. This is a man who I'm still stuck on the last segment. Rel Holler, I would introduce him to my sister, to people that are the close. I would introduce this man, regardless if the relationship work or not. I have nothing to do with that. But to not introduce him to someone because of various reasons, it's still disappointing to me. Now,
well, Rel, the women friends that you have, do they be introducing you to their friends? Because I would imagine.
That's how I met my ex. It was her cousin.
See?
Okay.
See? This is what I'm talking about.
And if I remember correctly, it didn't work out because you had too many women around.
Cindy, do you have any single?
The women I had
Cindy.
around are in the same circle as her cousin, which is.
Yeah, so her cousin knew some things. That's why.
No, her
Cindy.
cousin knew that I wasn't dealing with nobody in that circle.
Cindy, do you have any single available friends that are single right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Do any one of these women have children?
No, actually, a lot of my friends don't have children.
And which one of your friends would you would probably introduce to, without saying names? Which one of your friends that might be a good candidate for Real Holla for you to introduce, where you feel secure enough that she won't get Real Hollered?
No, I would, like I said, for Rel, I would introduce him to all my friends. Any of one of them, because guys, they like whatever. So I don't know. I can't pick somebody for him. But if you were to see one of my friends and be like, "Oh, let me get her number. Let me see what's up," I'd be like, "Okay." You
sure? Okay.
Number.
And Ralph, for the record, Cindy got some pretty ass girlfriends along with Miss Miko. Miko, I'll ask you the same question, and then we're gonna get out of here soon. Time's already up. And Ralph, we need you back next Friday too, because we still haven't even got to why you called in. Miss Miko. Miss Miko, honestly, do you have any girlfriends that are single that don't have any kids?
All of my girlfriends have kids, but their kids are grown. Over 25.
Okay.
Ralph, would you date a woman with grown kids?
No, because 9 times out of 10, they don't even want no more kids.
Oh, that's right. You want to have children.
Still want kids.
I ain't got nobody for you. No.
Yo, bro, they're overrated, bro. Like,
yo, bro, for real.
They're overrated.
No, one of the main reasons.
Hold on, Ralph. Hold on, Ralph.
You don't got a nephew or something?
Yo, bro. Cindy's absolutely right, bro. I'm telling you, you ain't missing nothing. Get you a golden doodle like me, bro. You'll be straight.
Hear me out, though. Hear me out.
They're expensive.
I'm the last one to carry my father's name. So
here we go with legacy.
Nah, but my father's a great man, and I would like for his name to continue on.
Well, donate.
Well, Rel, would you be then, Rel? Let me ask you something. Would you be open to, and everybody, Rel Hollers on the line, and Rel, we need you next Friday if you don't mind. Rel, would you be open to adopting a child to continue your legacy and bloodline? I mean, without the bloodline, would you be interested in that?
The only reason, see, my brother was adopted, right? My mother gave my brother for adoption. I see what my brother goes through mentally. It's a lot. It's a lot. Like, that's a lot. Like, people don't realize, that kid could go, and he's not, don't get me wrong, he's not out here wilding and nothing like that. But, conversations that we have, it's a lot. It's a lot, So I don't know.
But Rel,
I also have a cousin that was adopted into my family. I was just with him, and I met his mother for the first time. But yeah, I see the dynamic in that too. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, well, Rel, I think you would be a great candidate for adoption since adoption runs in your family. So I'm just saying,
that would be awesome.
Yeah, Rel,
runs in your family.
Yeah, adoption runs in your family. What are you talking about, Shawn?
It does. He got a cousin, his brother.
We gotta end the show, Shawn. See what happens when you turn 60? It's crazy.
Oh my god. I can't.
Rel, we gotta end the show, even though adoption doesn't run in his family. Okay. Rel, we're gonna get you back next Friday, man, if you don't mind. Let's clap it. Come on, let's clap.
Thank Ralph. And let me say this before you leave. Thank you for coming on here and being transparent and honest with us. I really appreciate hearing a man's perspective like yours. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you, Rel. We appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for having me.
Yo, Rel, before Cindy does Cindy's gonna do the last word, and then Miko's gonna give the real last word. Rel, where can our folks find you, man?
Rel Holla on everything. You know what? I just want to say to Cindy, I think you're in the wrong place. I think you need a good place for you to go. I think you should you need to visit Virginia. Virginia's for lovers. And no, let me tell you why.
Everybody says that. I don't think I can take a country man.
Nah, but they not all country. That's what I'm telling you. You need to go to Virginia because they marry. People get married. Listen.
They marry you?
They get married in Virginia. They get married.
But that is true.
Virginia, they get married. You know what, Cindy? You can find you one of the military dudes too. He ain't even gonna be around. You ain't even gotta put up with his nonsense. He gonna be on a ship somewhere. I'm telling you.
Well, thank you for that. Miss Miko, we're going to Virginia this summer. Put it on the map.
Oh, and I don't know. Listen, make sure y'all tune in to my radio show. It comes on tonight, Dash Radio, Lit Live. It's the Union Experience at 10 o'clock. This month is Women History Month, so we got all the females from the Union DJs DJ every Friday this month. Tonight we got our youngest Union member DJ Annie Red. She's our youngest member, female, and she's She's doing the mix tonight. So y'all tune in, Dash Radio, Lit Live, the Union Experience on Taste.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate you, and we will definitely, follow. Please put all that information in the chat room as well. Cindy, you got the last word before the last word.
My last word is be nice to somebody today. Give somebody a compliment. Okay. Oh. So you guys go out there and spread your love and cheer and compliment someone of the opposite sex today, but not rudely to the men. Don't be objectifying women. Don't compliment her body or her face. Like, compliment something else. Get creative.
Go ahead, Miss Miko.
My last word is simple. The only end that matters is the weekend. So go out and enjoy it, guys.
I can't, Tamiko. Not the only end that matters.
All right, guys.
The only end.
That's a lot. All right, guys. We appreciate y'all. We see y'all on Monday. Thank you. Put a number 1 chat room if you enjoyed the show today. Put a number 2 if you didn't. Rel Holla, SennyJ, Miss Miko, your favorite Uncle Harvey. We are out of here. Come on, let's show them some love. Let's go. Let's show them some love.
Bye, guys. See you later.
All right.